okay, I'm only using the words I know how to use, and if God comes in and says he's using my words, it's because I told him at least let me start this one until I get emotional. So I'm actually just going to try to keep cool so I don't say Dan Alexander. See, I'm practicing focus while I'm doing this. I'm learning this all at the same time. All I did is practice mind power routines for the last 5 years, and I really started doing it really, really strict for a long time. And even the fear of meditating in front of my son or a family member like Matt, I would bring him with me to work, and meditating in front of him helped me get past the fear of being judged by a family member. That helped me get over something and let it go. And it was actually really good. I had to get over the fear of it, and I had to get over the acceptance that somebody that didn't make me feel bad for doing it. So I had to get over the good feeling and the bad feeling, and once I did that, I was another step closer. But here is the best way that I can come up with having God tell me through my eyes. Would you rather have me say having God tell me, or me let God say it and have him say seeing it through Dan's eyes? I don't know what would be better for people, because I didn't know else how to say it without sounding stupid, because if I just say I see it, I see it, I see it, people are just going to picture it just as a normal person. So when you look out into the air, sometimes when you're dizzy and you see those little sunspots where they're jiggling around, and if you blink your eyes, they start at one spot and they rain down real slow. And you blink your eyes and they rain down real slow. And you blink your eyes and they rain down real slow. Like those little dots are basically what I could call the vibration of a quark. I mean, a quark is so much smaller than that, but at the same time in the air, when you can start, see when you blink your eyes and they fall down, and you blink your eyes and they fall down, try to blink your eyes and stop them, and then blink your eyes and move them up, and blink your eyes and move them up. And that would be the exercise, but that's a really advanced exercise when you get to at least a point somewhere near where Dan's at. I don't think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to be a really long time before anyone gets near where Dan's at. So, I mean, see, I just turned again. Whew. Come on, God. Seriously. And I don't mean to do this on the phone. I really don't mean to do this on the phone. I was like, it's really weird that I'm talking to God and recording it at the same time, because it would seem like an act, but it's not an act. This is constantly going on every second of my life. You can ask my mom. And it's not because I want to. I mean, I literally want to just get a hold of somebody and go hang out. But I'm afraid if I go hang out, I'm going to say the wrong thing, and they might believe me, and then they might go through the causal plane to the dimensional plane. I mean, yeah, you can see that I'm overthinking it, because I haven't thought the right way to word it so that I can just act like a normal person all the time, but still have this power when I need it. And it's a hard way to word it right, because it'll always come back and go to willpower. And I can't word it right until I get belief or something like that, because in some other dimension I've locked myself out of controlling myself without my own personal human plane willpower. I mean, my willpower as a character in some other dimension can't even change it in that dimension without my human plane willpower, because now I've made the oath that I haven't even signed yet. But the oath has been signed, because the future and the past and the present are all one thing. But since I haven't signed that oath, it hasn't happened. Or I can still change it, if that makes any sense. But let's not worry about the future. Let's not worry about anything, because that would just make people think anything bad. Where I'm at right now with the future, let's stop there, unless we're writing a script of something, so that way it can be in the imaginal plane. And the only way that it can come true is people watching it in the imaginal plane, or watching it in a movie form or something like that, and believing it's real. That's the only way it can come true that way. But if I say it, and people do believe that I'm the divine chosen one, then it can easily be turned into something. Does that make sense? That's a very good way to prevent people from harming ourselves. And I'm making sure that I remember that stuff, even though God's speaking through me. Because I care. I made sure that I had 51%. That's cool. I think I'm pretty cool. If I was somebody else, I think I was cool, because I am somebody else. And they all think I'm cool if they knew that I was right. And they actually knew me as a person before I was right, because I've been all them. And I know all those people would like a person like Dan Alexander, but they just don't give him a try, because they got their own problems going on in their head. Because deep down, every person would like a person just like every person if they knew who they were deep down, because they're all the same thing. They're not even people. They're vibrations that come from the most powerful force in the universe. And now Dan could name it anything, but he's just going to keep it God. And you guys won't believe that, because maybe somebody will find his tape recorder 100 centuries from now, or somebody will hear something and he posts on YouTube and think, you know, maybe he was right. I'm going to check his teachings and check them and start studying them, and maybe then world peace will come. But because he's doing this right now, he sees the possibility of world peace being a lot more solid than it used to be in vibrational form. But world peace is very vague still, because it's a long, long way to go when there's only one person out of 7 billion who believes that they are God, truly and unconditionally. Anyway, he's going to meditate and eat some grilled cheese sandwiches. So I'll talk to you guys later. I just stole an hour of his time. God, he just did it again. All right, I let God take way too much of my time, because it's important to let you guys know this, even though I want to do my own stuff. So I love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully not anymore today, because I just want to chill. It's racking my brain. You gotta imagine how much energy this is taking out of my brain to just keep all these thoughts. It's crazy. Anyway, I love you guys. Talk to you later.